So I was just doing a bunch of work in here and I thought, huh, why didn't I film this? I should have filmed this, because this stuff here, Red Devil One Time, is stuff that I've been using for years and years. This is one of the first lightweight spackles that came out. I used to buy a little teeny tiny tub of this and it used to cost like $35. And then other people started coming out with a vinyl spackle, you know, lightweight spackle, and the price of that just kept going down, down, down. I don't know what I paid for this, but not much, you know, and it goes a long way. But what I did, if you can see this back this back thing here, is I had a little piece of wood that came around the top, and it was great for the shelf that they put in here, because the shelf was like this big in the master bedroom. It was just like this big, that's it. That's all the shelf was. Well, I put a shelf in that comes all the way out to here. It's a huge shelf, but I needed a bigger bracket to hold the shelf up because were too small for the shelf that I put in here, right? And so I got a bigger bracket, much bigger bracket that holds the shelf like this, but I needed some more support to hold this weight, so I ended up having to put this board down here, and I put screws in to hold it so it's all tight. And this upper board had a lot of problems with it and everything else too, but I kind of scraped it down. This was a little uneven. I planed it off a little bit and scraped it down, and I filled it in with this one-time lightweight spackle, and it's going to be just fine. It's good. Once I get this painted and everything else, and what's nice about this, what's really nice about this is it doesn't shrink much at all, if at all, and you don't even have to sand it most of the time. You can just paint right over it. It doesn't need to be sanded. But I'm going to spin the camera around. I'm going to show you the back of this door, and I'm going to try to spackle a hole in the back of this door. I don't know if it's going to work or not. It's a big hole, right? But it'll save me from having to buy new doors if it works. So let me just spin this camera around and show you the hole. So the hole is right here. And what happened is this thing here is actually inside there. But let me grab my knife. And believe it or not, I have a bunch of spackle up here. I'm gonna grab it too. You know what I've done sometimes is I've taken this stuff and I've made it a little thick. I've added some mud to it to make it a little thick, and I've used it as putty. And I've just used it as putty, but look at that. It gets hard like plastic, and it's done. I've got some more holes here. What I'm gonna end up doing with these doors is, because they're really grainy and everything else, and they're old, and they've got some bad spots in them. Whoever cut these down, whoever worked on these doors, really screwed up a lot. But what I'm gonna end up doing is I'll just take regular taping mud or regular topping, probably +3, and I will skim this door out completely to get rid of all of the grain on this door. But the big holes, I'd have to fill in with this stuff first. Red Devil One-Time Spackle, I love it. I just use it a lot. I always keep it around. It's great for big holes, little holes. It's great for drywall. See the spot here? It's great for drywall. And it's just a great spackle. Hey, I just wanted to show you this real quick too. So if you remember the Red Devil One Time, I'll attach it to this video too, what I just did. And I had a hole here from an old door stop that actually pushed through, actually left the rubber thing inside there too. And I took the Red Devil One Time and I filled in the hole. Well, I'm gonna be painting this door, and I don't particularly care to see all the grain through the paint. So especially if I was gonna have a nice smooth spot where I did that. So I just took my +3, my USG +3, and I threw a skim coat over this, and I'm gonna dust this off a little bit, and I'm gonna just dust it down a little bit, and I'm gonna prime and paint this door, and it'll look beautiful. I've done this to other doors too. I've done it without skimming it out, and you see the prime, I mean, you see all the grain, you see any smooth spots where I actually had to fix the door. And on the other side of this door, if you can see this, some of the veneer has come off right here. And I plan on just skimming this out, filling this in and skimming this out. I'll probably hit it with one time lightweight spackle. I'll probably hit it with that first. And then I'll skim out this side too with some +3, dust it down. It just needs one coat of +3. That's all it needs to get rid of the grain on here. And it'll be beautiful.
That's where the hole was, completely gone. Shelves all in, all done. Turned out beautiful.
Hey, if you really like my videos, subscribe. And if you really, really like them, please just share them with somebody else. How do you like my new t-shirts? And you know, you also might want to check out these other videos that are playing right down here right now. So just click on them. All right, subscribe. Have a great day.